Good morning, it's Spotlight. I'm just setting up a call with Aladdin. If you want to join us, you'll have to let me know. So, hi Aladdin, can you hear me? Good morning. Okay, oh, I can see your yup now. Ready? Yup. It looks like it's just you and me today. And because we're going to do a spotlight session on the network and other things, I thought we'd do private call. If anybody comes along, they'll have to message me and let me know that they also want to join. Okay, but I gave them plenty of warning, so if they ain't there, not my fault. No, no, no. In Learn English, I wrote Spotlight in 20 minutes. Let me know if you want to participate. Oh, I don't do that. I don't do that. You're paying attention or you're not. I'm not going to send personal. No, when you do no, but you were there because it's in the calendar. I will do at. I'm very strict like this, but I don't want to spam people. So I will do at here for pop-up sessions because they're not in the calendar. But if it's in the calendar, really, people, if they want to take part, they'd be there. So I just take. I just, assume nobody wants to take part apart from you. You got a real warning. You got a real wake up call because I asked you yesterday. I mean, that's 24 hours notice. I thought that was pretty kind of me. So, welcome to Spotlight, and it's Aladdin and I today, and we've got several topics, I guess. You asked me yesterday what are the topics, so I had to actually think. Oh yeah, what are the topics? But I'd like to start, if you're ready, I'd actually like to start with you because I'm kind of interested in your topic, which is your sessions. What would you like to say? Oh, by the way, I am recording, hopefully. So, okay. Yep. Okay, no, that's, yeah. Okay. Well, I think the drama session's a really good idea. Now, I noticed in the drama section that you're putting up videos. Are they videos that you're thinking of doing in future drama sessions, or are they just videos you think people should watch? Okay. Okay, so it's an episode. Okay. That's probably a bit much for a drama session, but my idea for the drama sessions, because I've been in a couple with you and I do enjoy them myself as well, is to actually put the video up before the session so people can pre-watch it, um, because it's fun to watch it together in the TV Watch app, and to then try and emulate the sound and the intonation and basically act the way the characters in the video are doing. But sometimes I think people are a little bit cold coming in. I mean, it's fine for me as a native speaker. But other people, they need, I think, to warm up a bit. And if they just took, because it's normally what, 5-10 minute clip, isn't it? So that's, plenty. They'd have plenty of time to watch it in advance and get an idea of the characters and the storyline and da da da. Just a thought for the future. that you could say, this is what we're doing tonight or tomorrow. Watch it and then come to the session prepared. I mean, good luck with that, because half of them won't watch it, but at least you can say, well, it was there. You could have prepared. And let's play. When you say let's play, do you mean let's play as in Fortnite or let's play as in Pinterillo? Okay, so maybe games night? Games night. Games night. Yeah. Yeah, it'd have to be games night. Because then that gives you a bit more free reign um, on what to actually include in that, because some games are more popular than others. Like Pinterillo is very popular among us girlies, and Fortnite not so much. I still can't stay up till that time at night and play Fortnite, by the way. I mean, Pinterillo, yes, maybe, but Fortnite, no way. Earlier. I think you were trying to say earlier. Yes, I know you have to. I'm afraid. Now that brings me back to what I said about the video and the drama session. An hour earlier would be very kind on oldies like me, because it is just. I mean, Pinterillo I can manage maybe now because it's very sedate, and you get a nice break in between action when it's somebody else's turn to draw, and you've just got to guess. And it's just more sedate. Fortnite is so full on. By that time of night, I just can't even think about going out and shooting things or bashing trees or walls or. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, on a Sunday. Excellent, because there's nothing on television on a Sunday in the UK. That sounds much more civilized to me. I'm not an out, as you know, I'm not a night owl. Okay, so a games night and drama sessions. That sounds excellent to me. Really does. Um, Anything else? Games night. Hmm. Yep. IBT. It should be ICT in calendar time. Okay. Oh, Mark's joining us. Hang on. Hi, Mark. Did you want to join us? Okay, let's see. We are screen sharing. Okay. Oh, screen sharing isn't one word yet. Here you go. Must be hyphenated. No, not even hyphenated. Good grief. The English language hasn't even caught up with my brain. Okay, we'll see if Mark says yes. So, okay, in calendar time, yeah, 9 p.m. Berlin time. Excellent. Anything else that you needed to bounce ideas or thoughts? Friday night for drama night. Okay. Okay. Well, that's the timing. Apart from me moaning about it when it's too late, but the timing really is up to you because you're the host. You decide what's convenient for you. Um, so let me know when you know when you've decided. Okay, but that would give you a pretty full weekend, Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Sunday. Um, so don't eat too much. No, for you. Okay, okay, okay. So just general chit chat. Okay, so let me give you what I've taken out of this so far. Okay, so drama, Friday, Saturday, games night, Sunday. Let's talk about it. General chit chat, TBA, to be advised. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. You can't change, you can't edit in a private message. Hmm. Can you? No, you can't. Well, I can't. Oh, maybe I can. Hang on. I've got my tool. Yeah, no, I can. I can. I'm talking rubbish. No, it's not that. I've got my bar. The bar for my computer was hiding the edit, the three dots. So general chit chat, DBA, to be advised. Okay, let's put that back. Yeah, the bar's meant to disappear when it's not in use, but it's stuck for some reason. So I'm having to move it around my screen. If you watch the video, you'll see it's shifting from left to right, top, bottom. Okay, cool, cool. Then I shall look forward to that. And if you do need any, ideas, help, whatever, just ask me. We can do a quick sort of brainstorming session. No problem. Okay. Okay. Ah, okay, so my announcements. Let's see. Yeah, my turn. So I mentioned Kitely. I was going to mention this last time, but we didn't do a spotlight last time. Kitely, if you go there, you'll find that some of the worlds have disappeared. They've gone forever. So, for example, the place I was using for the Robin Hood stories, and the reason is that they were costing money, and basically fewer and fewer people were using it as we've moved over to Discord because of the voice issues. Basically, so it would kind of be me and April and Eleanor sat there, not actually doing anything, just three avatars sat there and everybody talking in Discord. So I decided, okay, this is not worth the money that we're spending to update it and to keep it and host it. So they've all gone. We've still got the Learn English Network um, presence on Kitely, but that might be scaled down too, just due to footfall. Not many people are using it. So I think I'll keep it because it's nice to sort of have a place where you can meet up before going to other areas, other places. Um, but I think it will be a scaled down version of what is currently there. So anybody watching, if you want any of the freebies currently in Kitely, you better get there now. Otherwise, you'll have to explore other worlds to find them. Okay. Any thoughts, ideas on that, Aladdin? Any feedback? Kitely's still on, but because we're using Discord for all the voice, because of all the voice issues, every session is in every session I run is now in Discord. Um, then it just seems silly to keep our Kitely presence as large as it was. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy building worlds and moving stuff around and trying to represent whatever we're talking about in a virtual environment. But if people aren't going to go there, there's not much point. And I can see who's visited the world, and the numbers are just virtually nil. so, so Kitely is just being scaled down massively. Okay. Ezio saying hello. Ezio, are you joining us? Mark's actually not replied, and SEO's probably not going to reply. They're just saying hello, I think, which is nice. Everybody's welcome to say hello. Much better when you come and talk with us. So yeah, that's the announcement for Kitely. Now we've got a little area in Second Life now, which is only open to network members, members of the English Book Club in Second Life. So for times when I don't know, there's a definite need to be in a virtual world and to illustrate something, we'll probably be using Second Life more, because I've also got um, the sort of environment within an environment in Second Life. So I can set it up very quickly with the click of a button in Second Life, whereas in Kitely I have to build a whole world around it. So yeah, we'll be using Second Life a little bit more too. And that brings me to virtual world session. Every month we will do a an ex a little bit like we used to do the adventures, the virtual world adventures. They will be coming back, but not every week. It will be once a month. Okay, and it will take place probably on a Friday in place of TGIF once a month. Okay, so once a month, TGIF will be held in virtual worlds, and we'll go and explore somewhere. Um, Again, using Discord for voice, but having a bit of fun in virtual worlds. Those who've got the kind of computer that can do that, and we'll take it into video screen sharing, so that people who haven't got a computer that can host Second Life, maybe they can see some of the screenshots we share, and maybe we can screen share what we're actually seeing if we're in a particularly good sim. Okay? Okay, so that's my first sort of announcement. Kitely Second Life. Still alive. I don't want to give it up, because one day everybody's going to have the kind of computer and connection that means they can take part in these virtual worlds. Until then, we'll kind of do a mishmash. So once a month, probably the last Friday of each month, TGIF will host a virtual world adventure as well. Okay, but yeah, well, they were fun. They were fun, and we kind of ran out of places to go. And also, actually, I'll be honest. Also, there was something called Hyper Safari. They kind of started up after I'd been doing virtual world adventures for a while, and I was sending people to Hyper Safari after I stopped doing the virtual world adventures, because they were doing it, and it was a mixed group, and lots of native speakers, and sadly they've stopped doing it. They've kind of given up. So I thought, okay then, because I don't want to repeat or to do things other people are doing. There's no point. I'd rather send people to somebody who's doing that. If you know what I mean. Saves me doing it. It saves me doing it. And I went on some hyper safaris myself. They were great fun. And they did a mishmash, as I intend to do, of hypergridding and Second Life and Kitely, and the whole of the virtual world universe, if you like. So sadly, as I say, they have since stopped doing it, and so I thought, okay, maybe it's time to bring back virtual world adventures. Okay, now the next thing, which brings us, it's a little bit of a segue from Second Life, is Atlantis. I've noticed that some of the sessions that go into the English calendar will suddenly stop. I don't run those sessions, they're run by other people from Atlantis. And sadly, I don't see that they've stopped. It carries on in my calendar, even though it's stopped in their calendar. So I would say to everybody, if you are going to a session in Atlantis that you see on our calendar, do check their calendar as well to make sure it hasn't been cancelled, and to make sure it's still running. Because embarrassingly, Tea Time, which has been in the calendar since before I went in hospital, stopped about the time I went in hospital. I don't run the session, it was just coincidence, and I didn't notice when I came back out of hospital. I didn't check, and so it had been, people have been going there, nothing happening. There's nothing more frustrating than that. And then I was getting messages saying, so I don't know, they should be run, Kip runs it. Anyhow, it might be coming back, which is good, but I'm going to put a little caveat on all the Atlantis stuff in our calendar in the learning. Please check the Atlantis calendar. But it's fine. If everybody turns up, you can run a session anyway. You can just talk, speak to each other. You don't actually need a session organizer. You're all grown-ups. But anyway, that's my excuse. Okay, next, the new website. Okay, I'm starting slowly to actually get stuff onto the new website. As you know, I was very ill, nothing happened, and I'll be honest, when I went back in, I had done quite a bit, but I'd forgotten how I did it. It's just like I honestly spent about an hour and a half yesterday trying to find in the template where these three buttons had come from. And I didn't remember how I'd put them there, so I couldn't remove them. It was so funny. I was like, I found them eventually, but it took me an hour and a half. Oh, that was an hour and a half. That was an hour and a half with a couple of cups of tea in between, just to keep me sane. Not bad. Yeah, yeah, it's not bad. Well, let's face it. It was from when was I ill? August till now. That's nearly 3 months. So it's a long time to forget. Yeah, absolutely. It's well, I can't remember what it was, but oh no, when I was trying the time you set up for this bot, and I could not get it to work. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get it to work. Do you know what? In the end, I told Zom this. She thought it was very funny. In the end, I figured out what it was. They're using American time and date, and I was using British time and date. So it was saying things like the next session is in 11 years, 2 months. Instead of throwing an error, it should have thrown an error message to say, this no, there's no such months as 13 or whatever. But no, it was accepting these to it strange commands and trying to figure out what I wanted and putting up rubbish. If it'd just thrown back an error, I would have got there a lot quicker. That took me quite a bit of time to figure out as well. I was like, why is it? What do you mean 11 years? It's next month. But that's working now, by the way, the time. And I will add the Shaddocks to that as well. Well, no, what you don't know. Okay, so that's the new website done. The timey-wimey thing. Okay. Okay, you can. No, 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 no. I'm not being caught out with deadlines. I can't. It really depends. Well, no, at the moment I can't because it really, really depends on how much time I can spend at the computer. I did quite well yesterday. Yesterday was a good day, but I also have bad days still, as you will see on my awful results for the exercise challenge this week. Wasn't a good week. Yesterday was okay. So the good thing is I've started. Um, when I get a better handle on how I did some of the stuff I've already done, I'll have a better idea of how long it's going to take me to finish. Well, it will never be finished, of course. I never finish anything on the network, but when it will be ready to go live. Okay. So no, I'm not going to tie myself down to deadline. I love the sound deadlines make as they whoosh past. Okay, the timey-wimey thing. As you know, you can use the exclamation mark time you command just to check what time the calendar is at, Berlin time. And that's nice for people who are not in Central European time. So they can check from the calendar, come into where the session is, and just enter that themselves. Anybody who's a member of the network can use that command. However, we also have other commands. And once you've decided on the times you would like and days you would like, I can set it up a similar thing that will tell people when your sessions will be. Okay, so you could put at the moment I've got something called pop up 1, 2, and 3. Pop-up 1 is I'd do it sort of like in the morning, and it would be counting down to 1 o'clock. Pop-up 2 would count down to 2 o'clock. Pop-up 3 would count down to 3 o'clock. It appeared, I think you'll see it appeared yesterday, Wednesday. There was a little pop-up message to say, okay, that's the time you command. Oh, it's been quite a bit of chat in the members, so but take my word for it. On Wednesday, I used pop-up 3, and it counts down to the time of the session. Okay, so it says pop-up. There will be a pop-up session at XXX time today, and then the next time, in XX hours. And the next time you use it, it will have counted down even further. So eventually there will be a pop-up in 15 minutes. Okay. So I think it started at 10 hours. Then I did another one a bit later. It was like 3 hours. And then I did another one a bit later. It was 15 minutes. So I can do that for you and open that up to the Shaddocks and teachers as well, if you want me to. That's up to you. Okay. Okay. Good. Well, it's a lot easier. You just go, oh yeah, my session. So it would be Aladdin drama or Aladdin games, and you just put that in, and it would tell people in a few days or in a few hours or in a few minutes, depending on the countdown. Okay. So that's the timey-wimey thing. G plus. Any thoughts on that? I know you were going to delete it anyway, so they did it for you. Well, Google Plus is closing. They're saying goodbye to the Webbyverse, and they've done a really cruel thing because they're next year. That's what's cruel about it. The final countdown has begun, but the actual close down isn't until August 2019. I mean, really, have they never heard of ripping off the plaster? that kind of leaves us in a quandary. I'm loath to add new people to something that's closing in a few months. I mean, people are still applying to join. Yeah, but I well, I don't think people read things. That's the thing, and I feel quite sorry for them. But I'm tempted to just pull the plaster myself and close our G Plus network presence. By my hand be it, yes. Well, I always say nothing on the network is permanent. We've had many different things in the past that no longer exist. Some things do exist. Some things have changed onto different platforms like Discord. Yeah, it's a difficult one. But I've put a message up and I've pinned it to the board to say, look, Google Plus is closing, and we just join the forum if you want to keep in contact. Come and join the forum, because I have at least some control over whether the forum lives or dies. Unless vanilla were to go, but even then I could get everything and put it into my own instance of vanilla, because it is you can get an open source version of vanilla, so I could maybe rescue it if they did pull the plug. That's one of the reasons I moved to vanilla, because the previous hosts wouldn't give you a backup of the forum. They wouldn't give you a backup of your data, which I thought was very mean. Vanilla will. So even if vanilla were to fold as our hosts, we could request a backup and self-host a forum if we so wished, or at least mothball it. Anyway, that's by the by. But what do you think? G plus, go, or should I stay, or should I go? If I stay, there will be trouble. If I go, it will be double. You think just pull the plug? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I will announce that. It is a little bit of work, because it means all the G plus buttons will have to go. They some do. Yeah, yeah. What does tend to happen in G Plus is people do join and then they contact me and ask more, and I send them to the forum. I always say join the forum if you want to take part in, because as you know, the G Plus sessions, the Hangout sessions, are no longer running at the moment. I'm hoping I'll bring them back, but not at the moment. They do, some of them join the forum then, so it is a lead in to the network, if you like. It's like a little breadcrumb, but I just feel that it's unfair to get people to join something that's not going to exist. And although Google have said um, you can have your data, what data? You know, I don't need your data from Google Plus. Thank you, Google Plus. It was for sharing. It was for sharing other stuff, not data per se. But yeah, I'm just so angry with Google anyway. Is it MeWe? Oh, okay. Yeah, there is. You can. I could engage. Yeah. Oh, by the way, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Okay, so G plus close it, question mark YouTube community. Yeah. Well, I can't see that Google will close YouTube. I'll be honest. I cannot see that Google will close YouTube. So we might have a chance. Okay, I'm just about to add Mark, okay? So hello Mark. Good morning. Hi Mark. Can you hear us? Okay. Don't mute. Mind you might be at work, so that's fine. Hi. Okay, just to briefly cap what we've talked about so far. So far, we've talked about Kitely Second Life, the last Friday of each month. TGIF will be a virtual world adventures using voice in Discord. We've talked about the new website. We've talked about the timey-wimey thing. We've talked about G Plus. We're going to close it, and we're going to invite people to join our YouTube channel and do more of that kind of stuff there. Sadly, though, in the YouTube channel, Aladdin, I don't think you can share cat cartoons, but never mind. I don't think it's as good for sharing stuff as the Google Plus community was, but they're closing the Google Plus community, so that's all we can do is yeah, we have no power over that at all. I did join a um, I did join a campaign to stop them from closing it, but it's not doing very well. I don't think most people really care. They'll care when it's gone. There'll be much screaming and yelling and gnashing of teeth when it closes. Yeah, absolutely. I can see it now. But the lead up is, whilst it's there, oh, it's just there. There's a German saying "Ada" just means it's there, as in nobody really notices it until it's gone. Ich bin Ada. So, the next one, which is much more fun, miscellaneous games. Okay. The reason I put that into challenges is because I found on Halloween, Google did a great little game for Halloween. I don't know if you saw it, but I played it with a couple of members. And it's the sort of place, miscellaneous games, because it was Halloween, it was very limited time. It was free to play, okay, but it was time limited. So I thought if anybody else finds something like that and they want to invite other members to play with them, then they could put it into miscellaneous games. So be it Scrabble or online chess or online crosswords or Sudoku. They're normally solo things, activities, but anything that sort of invites other people to join, like Pinterillo. Okay, people could post a link there and just invite the community to join them. Okay, it's in challenges in the network. So if you go down to challenges under M, so under Leon League, we've got miscellaneous, okay? And you'll see, well, on that one, it was Google Halloween's Doodle. And it was a fantastic little game where you chased each other around and stole each other's. You gathered little lights, which it was a bit like the snake game, and it sort of appended to your tail, so to speak. And you could steal from each other as well. So you could either gather your own lights or steal other people's lights. Sadly, I'm not very good as ever, so I lost again. Linnaeus won. And so you could play it in solo mode, but it was much more fun to play it sort of in groups. I thought that's miscellaneous just means general, and if anybody finds anything like that, and I know that some members play chess online, and quite a few of these chess games are free, and you just need an invitation link, a bit like Pinterillo. So I thought that'd be the perfect place just to allow members to play games together. Okay. Any thoughts? Good idea? Bad idea? Good. Good, good, good. Well, you could try some games out. Yeah, it's more fun, isn't it? Even when you lose. Linnaeus. I did my best, I really did, but he just kept stealing off me. I was gathering all my own little lights and he'd steal them. Actually, I tried to steal a lot of his as well. So that's for just group members, for group games um, that you might find free. It has to be free because you can't expect somebody to buy a game just to play with you. Okay, then the next and last topic for today is face rig. And the last thing I heard from you, Aladdin, was cool or something equivalent. Wow, wow, you wrote wow. Awesome. That was what I was about to say. Now you can only do. Okay. Yeah, but it would require some kind of face sharing or sharing of recordings, because you can only do one character at a time in FaceRig. Okay, now I would suggest using the phone app because it is completely free. Okay, they are a sort of freemium company. I don't know if you know that word, freemium. Where sort of like the base packet is free and then you can have a premium packet. Yeah, so it's free plus premium is freemium. Yeah. So I've looked at the version um, for. Okay, it's powered by Steam for the PC, and I'm screen sharing this at the moment onto the video. Okay. Um, So let me open up screen sharing in Discord. Oh, hello. What's happened to Discord? Where have you gone? There it is. Okay, so screen share. And here we go. How do I change the screen source? There you go. application window, share. So hopefully, there you go. So Mark, if you haven't seen, if you haven't seen or heard of FaceRig, it enables you to basically just have a lot of fun. I have to say, it's a lot of fun. It's a rigged. Do you know what it means by rig? It's a rigged avatar, which means it moves, and the rigging is done so that it moves according to what you do. Now, this is going to come in the future a lot more than it at present with things like Oculus Rift and immersive environments. You can some like Second Life, the avatars you use in Second Life are rigged. Now they move to your commands on the keyboard or on your command pad, whatever you're using. Um, Same with all the games you play. The characters are rigged so that when you press a button, they do something. Well, this kind of rigging that's coming will be rigged to your body. Now, face rig is rigged to your face. So what it does when you use it on the phone, you have to use the video and you talk a little bit as if you're doing a selfie, as if you're taking a selfie, but you talk. And it rigs your eyes and your mouth mostly and the movement of your head. So when you actually come to use it, you then choose an avatar. It can be a talking cat, it can be Santa Claus, it can be Donald Trump. And here we've got a really cute, cute little critter. And you then record a video on your phone using FaceRig, and it takes your face movements, your eyebrows, your mouth, the way you move your head, and it emulates what your lips are doing, what your eyebrows are doing, how your head is moving. So it's rigged to your face. Okay. Now the reason I say use the phone version is, as you can see, you can buy it for the PC, but it costs. Okay. However, on your I think they do Android or iPhone, it is completely free. Okay. And you can then, I think they do the freemium, you can then upgrade different faces, that kind of thing. You can upgrade, you can, I believe, get your own face, your real face rigged. But I'm like, what's the point of that? Why would you rig your face? Why wouldn't you just... Oh, it's not a game. No, it is an application. Yeah, yeah. FaceRig is an app. But what's fun is if you've always wanted to do a video, but you don't like showing your face on YouTube or on the network, for example, but you wanted to do a video of you talking, you can use this and then share it on Discord or on Facebook or other social networks, and then other people can read your message. It's also great for sending funny happy birthday messages to friends and family. You can use a voice morpher as well. So you could sing, happy birthday to you, or something like that. That was my voice, by the way. Okay, so I'm recommending it for the shyer members of the community who are too shy to record their voice. It takes, I'll tell you something, this is true. This has been studied, and they have come up with the result that being behind an avatar actually can give you confidence, more confidence when speaking, because you're not speaking, the avatar's speaking. Okay. Well, so far I think I've done the raccoon, which is the little critter in the video there. Let me get back to him. Um, Hopefully he'll reappear somewhere. There he is. The video shows how it actually rigs your face. You can see that. So you can do the raccoon. I've done the cat. And I wanted to do a Donald Trump one for Halloween just for Zom. But sadly, I wasn't up to it the day before Halloween. And then we did Halloween karaoke. I thought that was enough. Maybe next year I'll do Donald Trump. Okay. So thoughts. Have you actually used it yet, Aladdin? Have you downloaded it? Not yet. Yes. Yeah. Steam. Basically, if you're on Twitch, you should be on Steam. Steam hosts games and allows you to play them on their platform. It's very popular for, I mean, the big game, not the big games. They come on discs and on, you buy them in shops. Steam is more collaborative, and there's a lot more. Oh, you do know it. Okay, I was going to say it hosts. Yeah, but Steam hosts anything that's sort of that kind of app. Yeah, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah. And there's a lot of free games, and it's a really good platform for new developers basically. And a lot of, there are some big names on there, because it's been around for a long time. But it's a very the nice thing about Steam, why would you use Steam? It's portable. So if you're on Steam, you can log into your Steam account on different devices, and you'll still have all your saved, whatever results, badges, I don't know, gold, whatever you've collected. It will be on the different platforms. That's why people use Steam. I'm not a gamer, as you know. I'm a dabbler, but I have used it a couple of times. I have got an account on Steam. I'm not a gamer. Very badly. I only play Fortnite to amuse you all. When I shout things like, I'm stuck! I play Vikings, but I don't see Vikings as a gamer game because there's not enough shooting in it. To me, gamers spend far too long on their computers shooting things. I like dabbling. I mean, I'm a big fan of Vikings because it's more strategic than. Oh, by the way, talking about Vikings, Aladdin. I have hijacked your account, and you will notice that a lot of your resources disappear because I send them to the bank. The reason for that is if I wasn't putting your shield up, all those resources would be gone anyway because you'd have been robbed. I'm putting up shields all the time. And you've got a three. Well, it's. Oh, did you? Oh, well, I can't rely on that. So what I do that's different to you is I put on a 3-day shield. You put on a 1-day shield and then forget. So it's KVK at the moment, and I put a 3-day shield up, which will shield you for the whole of KVK. Reason being, I've seen your army. You're not ready to fight yet. And by the way, your tier ones, far too few tier one melee. You need more tier one melee. They are your meat shield. If you don't have a lot of tier one melee, when you do get hit, they go straight to your more powerful soldiers, and they kill those first. They're worth more points. You need a good meat shield of well trained T1s. Anyway, that's my advice for you on Vikings. And talking about Vikings, we won our CVC, which is clan versus clan. It was the weirdest one ever. We were facing a clan of 3 people who disbanded before the end of the game. But it was all good because we won anyway. We won by default. They surrendered, basically. We were just too good for them. They surrendered, yes. They surrendered. Well, they gave up. They just disbanded the clan, disappeared, and that was it. I was like, okay, what happens now? But at the end of the game, the game told us we had won, and we got the beastie skin, and we got the resources which are now in the stronghold. So it was all good. It was all good, but weird. Okay, any questions? Yeah. Why did you why did you open a Steam account, Mark? Ah, okay. I'm always interested why, because I joined it just because it's open and I wanted to see what it was all about. Played a couple of games and then forgot about it, but I've still got my login details somewhere. And were the games successful, Mark? Excellent. Well done, you. Did you play the game, or did you just make the videos? Aha. Good. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Excellent. Oh, I love it. I love it. Do you get any cheats as well? Yeah. Excellent. Ah, give yourself as much gold as you want. And oh, right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like Candy Crush, that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, that sounds fun. Is that free or do you have to pay? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of them do start out that they're just when they first start they're very cheap to not buy but I suppose lease or rent or something for a month or whatever. And I've noticed that also yeah, shout out to Discord. Discord have started doing something very similar to Steam. They've brought some games into the platform. I've not actually tried them yet though, so I've got a year free to try them. But it's such a waste on me because I'm not a gamer. So they sent me a message to say you've got access till 2021. I'm like, what? But I should have a go. I should have a go and see how I get on. But yeah, I think Steam and Discord are probably slightly in competition now. So uh-huh. Oh, I like Angry Birds. Yeah. So what's it called? Tiny Thief. Let's have a look. Oh, I'll give that a go. And is that free? Is that free? Okay. Yeah, I'm just having a look at Rovio. they've got it here, and well, it's been around since 2013. Good grief! I think they need to update their they need to update the page a little bit. It's all right. It's all right for somebody like me to have something from 2013. But enter the Tiny Thief photo competition on 2nd of July 2013. Probably they should update that. Okay, well, I'll definitely give that one a go. It looks fun. Okay, any other questions or suggestions or ideas? Or announcements? Yep, that's what this session's about. I should add that into the thing. Suggestions, ideas, and announcements. Moans, complaints. No, no. Take them to the complaint department. Yeah, take them to the complaints department. Send all complaints to the complaints department, please. Yes, that's true. Yeah, yes, yeah. We have guys. We have on Spotify. I don't know, what would you call it? A podcast on Spotify. So if you're already on Spreaker, you've probably heard it all before. But I have been asked, and I like to. I like to do things if I can. I have been asked to record some of the because Amatsu's just not got the time to do the recordings anymore. Um, yeah, grandchildren, um, and travel and work and everything else. So, uh, but somebody's asked me if we could have recordings of some of the more recent um, news roundups. So I will. Now we've got this Spotify thing. And if people want it, and if people actually listen, I will record the news roundup. Okay. And I'll put it on Spreaker. And Aladdin, as far as I know, once it's on Spreaker, it goes directly to Spotify. I don't have to do anything. It's supposed to do that. Okay, I like it. do you want? Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to screen share? Do you want to screen share? I'll stop screen sharing. Okay, if you'd like to screen share the Spotify podcast. Yeah. Don't forget, I can see everything on your screen. You you can just screen an app. Ah. Well, when you go into screen share, you can choose application window rather than your entire screen. It's a bit safer. That's it. It's right next to at the top. Nope, that's still your screen. You have to then choose an application window, which would be Spotify.com window. If I'm right, turn on screen share application, and then you get a load of applications, and it will be something like Spotify, Google, something. Ah, you've done it. Yeah, that's it. No, no, you haven't. Ah, that's odd, isn't it? Okay. Okay, I'm going to try and just see if it works. So if you stop for now. Okay, it works for me. Just saying, just saying. If you want to. Okay, so you have to. Let me stop screen sharing. You open screen sharing, turn it on, yeah. Then you go to application window, and then you find the application window you want to share. There should be several application windows. Oh, that's weird. And then you click on share. Yeah. Try opening Spotify. Try opening Spotify itself. No? Mm. Well, I can see Spotify, but I can see, yeah, I can see a lot of the rest. No, that's it. I can just see the Spotify app now. Okay. But I think it's still actually sharing your screen because I can see the sidebar as well. So, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Yes. I'll give it a go this weekend. Yeah, I'll give it a go this weekend. I'll record this week's news roundup and I'll put it on there, and then hopefully um, it will just absolutely just share. And the nice thing is, if you have a Spotify account which is free, a lot of these podcasts are free. Okay, so you can find other learning English podcasts out there as well. The plain English one's quite good, um, and you can add those, and then you've got a nice collection of things to listen to during the week, etc. So you don't have to be stuck with me. Okay, and you can find it in your Spotify account. You basically you log into Spotify, you go to a podcast, and if you like the podcast, that's when you save it. Okay, and it's in the um, on the left hand side under your library podcasts. So you can literally just click on podcasts, and as long as you've saved it, you'll find your favorite podcasts there. Okay. Yeah, if you just search Learn English Network, then you'll find it there. Yeah, there he is. I've only got it in my podcasts. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's plain English. Yeah, plain English is quite good as well. Okay. Okay, but go for ones that are regularly updated. Yeah, go for ones that are regularly updated. Because a lot of people, a bit like me, they'll start things and then they won't ever do them again. I can't help myself. But no, thank you so much for doing that, Alan. I didn't even know it was possible for somebody like the network to do that. I thought, because it's Spotify, it's huge, so it's good fun. It's good fun, and hopefully you'll record something, Aladdin, about games, as you keep saying you're going to. Oh, where did you go? You clicked the wrong button, didn't you? You clicked the wrong button. Well, it was a good button to click because I think that basically covers everything for this month. Yeah, for this month. Um, so Mark, Spotlight is literally your chance to come and just say, oh, we did this, I really liked it, can we do more of this? Or we did this, I didn't like it, can we do less of it? Or if you've got any ideas of things that we should do, games we should play maybe, this is the session to bring any ideas to. And it's every month. It's the first Friday of each month. Okay? You're more than welcome. Have you been on this one before? No, okay, okay. No, you can use the forum for that always, but if you prefer to speak and get immediate feedback, because we're here, whereas on the forum you might type something and it takes me a week to reply. But yeah, the forum is still alive and kicking. It's still a place to go. Um, but because this session is live, you get our feedback straight away. And for example, if you've posted something on the forum and I haven't replied, you can come into the spotlight session and tell me off. Give me the link and I will go and reply to it straight away. Because the forum isn't real time. This is real time. Okay. Anyway, we recorded this and hopefully it will appear on a YouTube channel near you. So it's the first recording I've done, which means I'm sitting at my computer. It's the first one I've done since I got back out of hospital. So yay! Let's hope it recorded okay. Fingers crossed, as ever. Anyway, thanks for coming. Take care. And hopefully, yeah, you too. You too. I'm just going to see if I can change the picture. It's weird, this. Sometimes this, I love this. Here we go. So I'll change that. There you go. So hopefully now I've got the Welcome to Spotlight image on the video. So we've had it at the beginning and at the end, I think. I'm getting used to using Manycam. I really like it, by the way. Okay, take care. Bye. Have a nice day. See you maybe tonight in TGIF. Bye bye.